York, yeah, that's where I was born. Singing, dancing day and night, and oh so strong. In the project, struggling through thick and thin. All I know is when I write, it comes within. Little light-skinned, nappy-headed girl I was.
Hello, y'all. You know, I miss y'all so much. You are tuned into the Arts Reporter, your Arts Reporter, Miss Mimi Johnson. You are logged on to mimijohnson.net, where we focus on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurs, and inspirational life stories. Breathe. I love you so much. We are now at about 7,500 viewers since May of this year. And I must say that I just love all of my supporters, my team, my advertisers. Thank you so much. And I just want to just give you all the blessings and just say thank you. That's really the best phrase that I could say is thank you so much. Look, opening night at Rimshot at the 14th Street Playhouse November 3rd was incredible. My castmates, they range from 5 years old to, I think I'm the oldest castmate. Y'all know I'll be 47 next month, December 23rd. And we had 2 sold out shows, a 3 o'clock show, a 7 o'clock show. Red carpet was incredible. We're doing it again and going to Macon in February, and we're taking Rimshot, the musical, on tour. So log on to rimshotproduction.com. So y'all know I got to give a shout out to my fans, but these are mostly the people that came out to Rimshot. So I got to give them a shout out. Rimshot was great. Congratulations. Lots of talent. Thanks for inviting me. Dr. Imani, Deborah Knott. I loved your performance, Mimi. Thank you so much for inviting me. Terrelyn Clemente, which is one of our advertisers, Wings on Wheels. I loved your performance, Mimi. And I just came out of the play. And you blew the top off of it, girl. I will come to anything that you're in. Now, that's loyalty. Once you get loyalty and you get people to come to everything or buy every CD you put out, or that's the most incredible part, is seeing those people come back over and over again. So I just love you. Dr. Ricky Brooks, fabulous show, love. We enjoyed your performance so much. Alicia Brown, she sent me a message through my mimijohnson.net contact page. There are no words to express the feeling that I have when you're on stage, when you were on stage this past weekend. I loved your rendition of The Way We Were. You are an inspiration to all entertainers and fans. I love you. Thank you, Alicia. And Deborah Clark. Okay, Miss Deborah Clark. So when we're getting off the stage, she stops me before I can even get to where we meet the fans in the lobby and more red carpet and more photo ops. And she's like, you've got to sing for Senator Donzella James at the Capitol. And I'm like, well, I'm there. So she's like, please call me regarding singing for Senator Donzella James. And I hope to see you soon. So thank you, Miss Deborah. She also enjoyed the show, and the senator came with her. It was fabulous. My fashion stylist, Miss Iris Gathing. Good day, Mimi. I thoroughly enjoyed your performance in Rimshot this weekend. You have an amazing talent, and I do so look forward to working with you. And I look forward to working with you too, girl, because if I have to pick out one more outfit and pick out one more piece of jewelry, that's going to be your job. You and Integra, my styling team, my hairstylist, Ayokisha Smith, says, Mimi, your performance for Rimshot was amazing. Me and the kids had so much fun with you at the show and dinner, because we went out to dinner. I love you, girl. I love you too, Ayo. Log on to naturalhairquest.com. I am her official spokesmodel for her book, Natural Hair Care. Linda Horton, one more. Mimi, You were awesome during Saturday's play in Rimshot. Girl, you can sing. I told you, Miss Linda. You thought I was playing? No, I ain't playing. I'm a triple threat for real. Just got cast for another musical entitled Carousel. Look out for it. I play the part Spider. And that's all I'm going to say about that. It will be opening here in Atlanta in February. And also one more thing, Angie Jackson the musical. We're going to get those dates to you as I portray Miss Billie Holiday as the 20-year-old Miss Billie Holiday. And I just love that. What can I say? I love you so much. You're logged on to the Arts Reporter, your Arts Reporter, where we focus on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurs, and inspirational life stories at mimijohnson.net every Wednesday at 7 p.m. It goes down right here. We'll be back right after these messages. Mwah.
If you give me some time, I'll make you mine. You are so divine. You make me shine. And every time I'm with you, my heart starts racing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Every day I think of you. Known you since 1999 is true. Since the first time I caught a glance of you, tall, dark, chocolate fine. Ooh, I would love to take you to a paradise. Hold you in my arms, make everything alright. Though we've been friends for a long, long time, hopeful one day that I'll make you mine. If you give me some time, I'll make you mine. You are so divine. You make me shine. And every time I'm with you, my heart starts racing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I can't help this feeling that I got for you.
How y'all doing? We are back. The Arts Reporter, your Arts Reporter, where we focus on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurs, and inspirational life stories. Gotta give a shout out to Diva JC. I love her. She said the ad reel is not showing well. The images are too big. I wonder why. Don't worry about it, Ma. We'll make it happen. Don't you worry yourself. Okay? We gonna do it again, and she's my editor. So she's always like, helping me with editing,
keeping things together.
Yes. Well, my mother raised me, like she groomed me to be this fabulous talent that I am.
She did a good job.
JoanCartwright.com. She is amazing, this woman. Hi, Kervin.
Hello, how you doing?
I met this young gentleman. We covered an event together. Yes. I think the Atlanta Gospel Festival, exactly. We were there with, and Minister Shirley Caesar was there. Dr. Ricky Brooks was there. Yes. There was so many amazing people that were there. It was very ordained.
It was moving in that building, yeah.
I was really, really I'm in heaven all the time anyway, but I really, really felt a lot of great love.
Yes.
At the Georgia International Convention Center.
Yeah, a lot of energy in that room too.
And that's why I met you, and you were taking your pictures, and I was like, I'm the Arts Reporter. And we started talking, and we were interviewing people and taking pictures. And then you started talking to me about your documentary called, first of all, Four Corners TV.
Right.
Okay, fourcornerstv.com, but 4 is spelt out.
Right. FOUR, the number.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Corners TV. And you have a documentary out, Dating Without Sex. Can you handle it? Let's go. First of all, out of all the documentaries in the world and anything else that we could speak about, or that a production that you could put on, why that?
Well, I knew this topic would be controversial. I'm getting a lot of great responses, and actually, and a lot of guys are speaking up as well, which I wasn't really sure about because, being that macho image, a lot of times we don't want to admit, it's for a guy, it's that notch that's under the belt.
Yes.
That's the whole thing. And so we want to kind of raise our mental level a little bit about that to kind of let's get away from some of those stereotypes and let's try to expand your mind, rise above, and start thinking more on the spiritual level above instead of what you see in the natural.
Yes.
And so that was that's the whole thesis behind the documentary is to, let's see if we can raise that mind up a level. So.
Now, do you date without sex? Are you married?
I'm not married, no.
So do you do this? Do you date without sex, and can you handle it?
I can handle it.
You can?
I can handle it, yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't be doing a documentary if I didn't think I can handle it.
Yes, because I mean, you have what I think that when you are doing a production, you have to not so much live that, but be about it.
Right, yeah.
You have to be about it.
Yeah. Well, now I would say as a journalist, though, my thing is to kind of stay neutral. Like, I don't want to skew the documentary either way. I want to give everybody a voice.
Okay.
So there are people that we'll talk to that say, you know what, I can't do it. And, I'm not judging you for that. And then there are other people that say, hey, I've been, like we had a couple, they never kissed, they didn't touch, they didn't do anything. They were both virgins until the day that they actually got married. So that's the ultimate end of it on one end, and the other end is, like I say, people that just say, hey, look, I met somebody Monday, and we did it Monday night, and okay, I can't judge you for that.
Right,
so
right,
I
right.
Stay neutral and let everybody tell their stories.
Yeah. Okay. So, where you from?
I am from Orlando. Well, originally from Chicago, but Orlando for like the last 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when did you decide that you wanted to be a videographer and a photographer?
Actually, when I moved here, well, okay, let's say this. I've been dabbling in it for over 15, 16 years. Mainly on the music. The music was always my first passion. That's what I did for like 20 years of my life, working with all types of different artists, from 69 Boys, Quad City DJs to, that whole Florida game.
Yes.
And then, so as I moved up here, the industry here is a little bit different. And so there are a lot of different ways to get in. And so, as I think someone said once, like if they're not going to let you in the door, then you kick it on and make your own door.
You better.
And so my door in was, okay, I'm going to create films. I'm going to do short films.
Yes.
Music videos. And so that's kind of a different way of coming in and networking. And it's actually working a lot for me now because I'm indoors now that I wouldn't, not have been able to get into as a rapper or as a producer, saying, hey, can you listen to my demo?
Yes.
But now it's, hey, can I shoot a video for you? Or, would you like to be in my short film? Would you like to be in one of my productions? So I'm getting a lot more response and,
It's the same thing with me because I sing my heart out, I'm like, buy my CD, I ain't never go to no label and ask them that. Nah, I got my own label. I know how to sell a record. I know how to write from writing a song all the way to what it takes to selling it and putting it on the street and getting money out of your pocket to get my CD. I know all of that in between engineering as well.
Okay.
That is so important what you said, creating your own platform. Yes. I will never ever wait for anybody to cast me or tell me, we want you to be in this, but I just think that we should create our own platform and people will respect you more. Yeah. And now that I've created my own platform, now I'm getting calls. I'm like, I'm casting like 3 musicals right now, from saying, hey, I'm going to go to these auditions because I will go out to an audition. Right. But I don't sit around and wait for nobody to call me. Right. And so Diva JC says, hey, Mimi, I love you. She says, tell everybody she's a graphic designer and a video creator, raising consciousness. Let's talk about The Complex. Okay. Your series that he has
so well
cast me in as well. I'm just waiting for the script.
Episode 6, we got you.
Let's go. Let's talk about that.
Okay. Yep. The Complex is about it's a character, Joanna. She moves from a small town. Well, first of all, we call it scripted reality.
Okay. Okay.
So what we do, we follow this character, Joanna. She's from a little small country town in Florida, and she moves up to the big city, and she's trying to make it in the whole Black Hollywood.
Okay.
And so we kind of follow her and all of her different journeys and all different kind of comedic moments with different people that she meet. As you know, being in the entertainment industry here, you'll hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I know this person," or I'm down with this person. I can
If
introduce
one
you to
more
this person.
person
Right.
name call, I'm gonna cut him with my razor.
Right. So
Y'all know I'm Puerto Rican, but I just like I'm just playing.
so we we just kind of go through some of those moments where it's almost like a little bit of take on my life, as well as the lead actress life as well, and so some of the things that I went through, some of the things that she went through.
Okay.
And it's we make it comedic, but at the same time it's faith based. So we make people think. We slip a little bit of word in there. We don't try to hit you over here. We're not Bible thumpers, right? We give you entertainment, but we slip a little bit of truth, a little bit of word in there. So you laugh, and at the end you go, "Oh wow, I learned something from that."
That's good.
So matter of fact, I think was it Walt Disney says, "I would rather entertain and hope that you are educated, as opposed to try to educate and hope that you're entertained."
Okay.
So.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. So, how are you feeling about your career? And give me some inside of Kervin. What's your my feeling is that I'm in heaven when I'm on stage,
yes,
when I'm on TV, when I'm doing my work. It's just so fabulous. What's your feeling about your career?
Oh, I love where I am right now. Well, Nikki Simone, who we met through. So I do a lot of video work for her as well. We do a lot of the red carpets. We did a wonderful interview with Angie Stone.
Good.
And it was not a red carpet, but a real nice sit down. Like it was sitting down, chop it up. She's real down to earth, real good people. And so, we have a lot of wonderful interviews lined up, a lot of, celebrities, and as well as just average everyday people as well.
Yeah.
So it's been a wonderful journey, meeting a lot of great people. And then at the same time, I play piano. And when I'm sitting at that piano, like you said, when you're on stage, that's how I am behind the piano. When I sit behind that piano, I go somewhere and I transcend into another
really
place. And I think other people that are around me sometimes will say they feel that spirit. Like when they're around and I'm playing, they just go, they're just kind of like, And so I enjoy that energy at the same time. It's like, that's good.
That's what's up.
Yes, wonderful place.
Any last words to our viewers?
Check out The Complex.
Yes.
You can go to the website at www.thecomplexwebseries.com. We're also on Facebook. You can like us on Facebook.
Put it up. The Complex. Put it up. Go ahead.
And then as well as the Dating Without Sex. This is also on Facebook as well. You can go out and like that page. So, and we're still interviewing people for the Dating Without Sex. So.
I think I want to interview because I just started that.
Story, please come out and tell your story. We want all sorts of stories.
My mom is listening. Shh. No, my mom is real cool. Okay. She's real cool.
Yeah.
She is. I can talk to her about just about anything. Joan Cartwright. Call her Joan.
Joan. Hi, Joan.
Yeah,
how you doing?
because she'll be like, I'm not your mama. I'm Mimi's mother. Yeah, she don't play that. She said, you're going to have the whole world calling me mom. I'm like, it's Joan. Just call her Joan.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can talk to her about anything. And I was, now she knows I've been dating without sex. Can I handle it? Yeah, I can handle it. And hopefully that will be the person that will eventually be my mate, my spouse, the person that I can grow old with. We travel around the world. I'm real fine, you know what I'm saying right now. But I'm probably gravity gonna hit me at least about 70 or 80.
Okay.
And I still want him to be like, dang, you fine. You know what I'm saying? Droopy and all.
Okay, because it's about that mind.
Yeah, so.
You're going to fall in love with your mind, with your soul, with your energy.
Yeah, so he won't care about He won't care. I'll still be beautiful.
As long as your love don't change. In music soul, y'all say that?
Yes.
As long as your love don't change, he's going to love you.
Yes, this is Kervin James. Log on to fourcornerstv.com. Check out Dating Without Sex. Can you handle it? The documentary and also the Complex, the series.
Yep. Episode 4 is coming soon. Very, very funny series. Please check us out.
And I am cast for episode 6. So, and y'all already know I'll be promoting it. You already know it. I don't play. All right. Well, we're going to go to a commercial break, and we're coming back with a wonderful, wonderful young lady, Tamiko Lowry, Still Standing Foundation, Domestic Violence Awareness. Awesome. You are logged on to the Arts Reporter, your Arts Reporter, Miss Mimi Johnson, at mimijohnson.net, where we focus on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurs, and inspirational life stories. We'll be back right after these messages. Say tar-tar, tar-tar.
I pray to God constantly, oh, that you will come and see about me.
I don't know why you act so shy when we're together. Can it be that being good to me makes you look bad in front of your friends? Your friends. I'm running round in circles. I'm not sure what to do. I'm losing my composure, and it's all because of you.
I pray to God,
Pray to God,
constantly,
boy, constantly.
oh, that you will come
Yeah,
and see about
come
me.
on and see about
I
me.
pray to God,
Pray to God,
constantly,
boy, constantly.
oh, that you will come
Yeah,
and see about
come
me.
on and see about me. I don't know why you never even tried to come and see me. Flowers and your phone calls, they can't quench my thirst for you. Baby, no way, no way. I'm running around in circles. I'm not sure what to do. I'm losing my composure, and it's all because of you.
How you doing? It's Miss Mimi Johnson, the Arts Reporter, your Arts Reporter. We are focusing on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurs, and inspirational life stories. I got inspirational life stories / entrepreneurs / Miss Diva. This is Tamiko Lowry.
Hello.
Still Standing Foundation.
Yes.
Awesome. Let's just go back
Okay.
to where you're from.
I'm from Buffalo, New York.
All right. And I know that there was a domestic violence
Yes.
experience.
There
You want to
was.
talk about that maybe for just 1 or 2 minutes?
Well, of course, I have the Still Standing Foundation, and we are a nonprofit organization that focuses on empowering victims of domestic violence to become survivors. And my inspiration behind that is my own personal experience with domestic violence. I was in an abusive marriage for 5 years. It started off emotional. It's not always physical. Domestic violence isn't always physical. It can be emotional. It can be mental. And mine started off emotional, mental. I've always had a bubbly personality, always been outgoing, but it was just something about my ex-husband that just really broke me, like literally broke me down to the point where I didn't even have a personality anymore. I didn't know who I was as a person.
I can't see that in you, but
Yeah,
okay.
That was me at one point.
Wow.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So, I mean, like I said, it started off emotional. And then later on towards the end, it became very, very physical. I still have certain scars that I can see that other people can't see that still bother me to this day. But when I decided to leave, he literally tried to kill me. And I don't know if you want me to go into the whole story. I can briefly just tell you. When I told him that I'm leaving today, we were in a car driving, and he said, "You're not leaving this relationship alive." We're on 85 driving. He took the steering wheel from me and tried to make us crash. We ended up on the side of the median. He proceeded to beat me till I was unconscious. It dragged me out onto the interstate and left me there. When I tell you God had to be watching me and covering me, because when I came back to consciousness, cars were swerving around me, blowing the horn on 85 rush hour traffic. So I know that it was God that had to be protecting me.
Had to be.
Yes.
Wow, girl. The next day. The next day.
I mean, well, the next day, obviously, he went to jail and divorce proceedings took place. But the thing that really got to me is when we sat down to sign those divorce papers, he looked at me and he said, "I broke you down, didn't I?" Like, he was proud of it. And so it was something that he knew what he was doing. But I became stronger. And what I always tell people are always like, "Well, what do you mean your mission is to empower victims to become survivors. Well, you can be out of the relationship but still have a victim mentality. I left my abuser in 2007, but it wasn't until 2009 that I officially mentally became a survivor. It was that, I remember the day. It was August 9th, 2009. I was sitting in church, and it was like God spoke to me and said, I put you through that for a reason. You're going to help other women come under those same situations. And so from that, I've learned and tell people you have to turn your pain into purpose. There's always purpose behind your pain, no matter what it is you're going through. I don't care if it's abuse, a lost job, a family member, that you may have lost. There's always some type of purpose behind that pain. And I heard Oprah Winfrey once say, turn your wounds into wisdom. And I've been writing and I've been journaling, and my journal is called Wounds to Wisdom. And so I'm hoping to publish that journal one day.
Yes.
And I just write all my thoughts, all my inspirational quotes, the things that I post on Facebook and the different social media networks. Those are the things that get me through the day.
Yes. And I see, because you're one of my Facebook friends, we see each other because we like each other. And, because I know that... you do these fabulous events. I sang at this event.
Oh my goodness, she blew us away.
And
I had already listened to you on YouTube, but when you performed in person, I was like, oh, she got it. Like you always say you sing your heart out. She sang her heart out.
Do. Thank you.
Like literally, like it was so sultry, and then she was rapping. I was like, oh, okay, that's
I had to bring that MC out for a little bit. Yes. She has to come out.
So while we're on the air, can you perform December 1st?
Of course, I will.
So that's a commitment. Y'all heard her. She said yes.
Problem.
The Winter Fair.
What day is that on? I always say, but what day is that on? Yes, I got you.
Okay.
Right after rehearsal, I'm going to go take me a nap.
Yes.
And then I'm going to come out like I did for your event.
Yes, it was amazing.
No problem.
Still talking about it.
Oh my goodness, I got so many responses. Yes. And like people were just like, wow. First of all, the event, it was all purple.
Yes, it was a purple affair.
Yes, because I went out and bought me a cute little purple shirt just for, go ahead.
Purple is the color for domestic violence awareness. So we did, the name of my foundation is Still Standing. So we did the Still Standing and Stepping Out Purple Affair. Still Standing and Stepping Out represented the women that were in my fashion show. I had 20 women that were survivors of domestic violence that ripped the runway. And when I tell you those ladies came out of their shell, I don't care if they had just left their abuser yesterday. The day of that fashion show, they had so much confidence. And we came down to I'm a Survivor by Destiny's Child. It was like so emotional. Because some of those women, that was their first time saying I'm a survivor, letting the public know this is what I've been through. And I wanted people to understand that you don't have to look like what you've been through.
Yes.
This is the face of a survivor. This is the face of a survivor. Yes, I think I'm cute.
You should know it.
I didn't always think that, though. You know what I mean? I there was a period when I had low self-esteem, but I want all women to know you are beautiful in the skin that God gave you.
Yes.
And so that was the purpose for that fashion show. And so many women said, thank you for making me walk the aisle and walk the fashion show. Like, they're like, I feel fabulous now. And I'm like, you should.
Yes. And you can go to youtube.com/The Arts Reporter because I covered the event and I have footage, the little short excerpts of all of the models, and all of the models were domestic violence survivors and thrivers.
Yes. And she is the triple threat because you sang.
I did.
You did your media thing. I mean, she just did it all. I appreciate you so much.
Oh, I love my job. Yes. I always post that on Facebook. I love my job. I love my job. God works through me. My grateful goddess comes out, and it's just no stopping. But it's the same thing with you. But the first time I met you, you received an award, which is also at the Arts Reporter.
Yes.
What was the name of that event?
Received the Celebration of Gospel Rising Star Award for my work with the Still Standing Foundation. And I did not think I was going to win.
Girl, you was shaking.
I was like, they said my name. I was like, me?
And
you serious? I'm like, you got public figures standing up here and y'all picked me. Okay, I'll take it. It's a beautiful award.
But you hit, but and when you took it, you was like, oh my God, I can't believe that I won. And I'm looking at her like, girl, you know how many lives you saving in a day? See, people recognize how many lives you're saving in a day. It's not so much about how big you are. It's about how many lives you save. I think that's so important. That's why every time you usually see me, I'm doing an event with a purpose.
It is always a purpose.
My voice and my acting and my singing and dancing and my TV show is for a purpose. Yes. It ain't just because I'm cute.
Yes.
You
are cute.
Well, I feel like I'm fabulously beautiful, wonderful. But I don't do the entertainment industry because I'm that. I do it because you have to have a platform for people like yourself, people like Lil Jimmy, people like Kervin that was just here that have so many wonderful experiences to share.
Right. And you have to share your experiences. People learn from them.
Yes.
You'd be surprised how many people learn from your experience. And no matter how small you may think it is, it's big to somebody else.
It
and
is.
I've definitely learned that in my journey.
Give everybody the information for the December 1st show.
December 1st, we are doing It's a White Christmas Winter White Affair.
Okay.
This event is going to be, like I said, December 1st from 6 to 10 at Orem Lounge. The cost is $20. It is a charity event. The Still Standing Foundation has not donated. We have adopted 10 families for the Christmas holiday. So we're going to allow the children to make their wish lists, and that's what those proceeds will go to.
Okay, I love that.
And you can go to www.thestillstandingfoundation.org. You can follow me on Twitter at Empowering Diva, and that is all.
The Facebook at
Tamiko Lowry, or facebook.com/The Still Standing Foundation.
Yes, please check this young lady out. She is dynamic. She has just made this platform for even us as women that have not been in a situation. I was in a situation as a teenager, but I was able to be strong enough to get out early in the game. But I did go through physical and mental and verbal abuse about 18 years old, 17, 18 years old. But I was like, nah, this right here, I ain't supposed to be going through this. I'm not supposed to be letting a man put me through a wall. Packed up my baby, head on down to Florida with my mama.
Yes. And
went right to my mother.
They think it's cute. They think it's cute. They think, oh, he loves me. Oh, it's cute. He yelled at me, and it's not cute. So I actually do a workshop for teen dating violence, and I start my first workshop this coming Saturday at a group home. I don't know if you recognize, in the fashion show there were 7 teenagers.
Yes.
They have already experienced dating violence, and so I mentor those girls. I've been teaching them self-defense classes, self-esteem, things like that. And so I go every other Saturday and I work with them.
Wow, you are awesome. You invite me and make sure I have press passes for everything so I can come and cover you. The Arts Reporter is going to follow you all around the world, girl. And if you ever want me to sing, all you got to do is pick up the, I got you locked in my phone. You got me locked in your phone.
Yes.
Mimi or Cassandra. Got to say hi to Cassandra.
Oh my gosh, I have to shout out.
Yeah, you got to shout out.
Winters Picker. She is my marketing director. And when I tell you that girl works for me, like I give her a paycheck. Like literally when Still Standing blows up and I really start.
You got that payroll.
I'm going to bless her because she goes all out for Still Standing.
Yes, I love her.
I love you, Cassandra. I really, really do.
We do. I love you too, and I don't even know you that well, but you was like so fabulous at a few events that I met her at. And then she told me about the event that we just did, the Purple event, and I said, but you don't have Mimi Johnson performing, and I'm sitting down, and she looked at me, and she was like, no, who is this girl right here?
And
I was
me.
And I was like, I'm going to tell you something right now. I know you don't know who I am. She said, I didn't even know you did that. I didn't even know you did that. I'm like, I do everything.
Yes, we were both on YouTube together like, oh my God, did you hear that song? We were like, okay, we got to book her. Yes.
And she got in touch with me, bless her heart. And I said, I will always be there for you. I will always be there for you. There is no question. The Still Standing Foundation will always be one of the organizations that the Arts Reporter Mimi Johnson will always promote, extend my media platform to the most of my ability, to the best of my ability. Any last words?
Well, I do want to congratulate you on everything and all your success, everything that you've been doing.
Thank you.
Angie Jackson.
Angie
I found
Jackson,
out
the
about
music.
that. That's going to be fabulous.
The
I can't
musical.
wait for that. We're actually doing a still standing night for that that evening.
Wow.
The 22nd of December.
Yes.
Yes, that's going to be still standing night, and we're going to come out. We're going to do we're over the red carpet for that night. So.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's our date book.
Yes.
Wow.
So I will be there, definitely. I'm going to bring the girls from the group home.
You
because it is
should.
about abuse.
It's about an orphan,
Right.
and then and orphans have, yes, they are abused in their own way because they feel loneliness.
Yes,
There's a loneliness, no parents.
Right.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that.
Yes. So, my parting words would be the same thing I said earlier. You know, whatever you go through in life, there is purpose behind your pain, and learn to turn your wounds into wisdom. And if there is anybody out there that is going through abuse, go to my website, thestillstandingfoundation.org. I have lots of resources. There's a number on there. I will definitely call you back. I talk to women at 2 and 3 in the morning that call me that just need somebody to vent to. And also, if you are the abuser, I pray and hope that something I said today will change your heart.
Yes, and we got to give a shout out to Tamiko Powell, author, and also she's extraordinary, this young lady. She's also going to be an advertiser for our television show. We're getting her flyer and everything in order so we can start presenting her. She is also a survivor of domestic violence and other situations as well, and she wrote her book. And I read just a
I look
small...
forward to when I get that opportunity to write, because I am a survivor of domestic violence, teenage pregnancy, all that stuff. So I have a 20-year-old daughter, and I'm 37, and people are like, what, you got a 20-year-old? Yes, I'm a survivor of teenage pregnancy.
Yes, me too.
All that stuff. So
me too. But you know what, girl? We're so fabulous that we overcome all of that.
Yes.
And then there are people that come into our lives that will love us.
They will.
And comfort us and protect us and support us. And I guarantee you, like the guy that I'm seeing now, that with no sex,
Yes.
he would kill for me. He would not let anybody ever hurt me or protecting me.
Right.
And would never scream at me or go. We need those type of men in our lives. And even when we feeling a little off, that they just say, I'm gonna let you just be you and do whatever it is. I'm gonna go get
you 5 minutes, an hour, or
because you know we get a little moody sometimes.
Definitely.
And we need those type of people in our lives to support us and help us through probably some of the stuff that we thought about in the past, like, oh my God, this is still taunting me. The stillstandingfoundation.org. I am here with the fabulous, lovely Tamiko Lowry. Please log on. Check her out. We will see you December 1st. It will be on my calendar, on my show dates. We are blasting it all over Facebook.
Thank you.
So you already know it's going to be well publicized, well promoted.
I appreciate it.
No problem. You are logged on to the Arts Reporter, your Arts Reporter. We focus on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurs, and inspirational life stories. We will be back right after these messages. Let's blow a kiss. Mwah.
Smooches.
Smooches.
Music got me high, so high I reached the sky. Guaranteed, my love it shall be. I can't get enough of you. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. My baby. Oh, baby. Well, my daddy asked me what you intended to do. Daddy called me on the phone and said, what's that man intend to do? He said, if you were a good man, you'd beg me to marry you. If you give me some time, I'll make you mine. You are so divine, you make me shine. And every time I'm with you, my heart starts racing. Now, if commitment scares you, you prefer the single life. Just give me all your money, honey. I don't need to be your wife. Treat me me. Call me up on the phone. My baby loves me. He called me on the telephone. Music got me high, so high I reach the sky.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Arch Reporter with Mimi Johnson. You're officially in the corner with your man, Little Jimmy. What's up? Holla back. Yeah. Hey, gotta give a big shout out to my man, DJ Positivity. What's up, Paz?
What's up, Paz?
Yeah, cool. Hey, check us out. If you notice, if you've been watching the Arch Reporter today, there's been a real common theme that's been happening. And one thing that I learned in my church life is sometimes you just can't control what God is doing. And what I noticed is me being an entertainer. One thing I noticed with Miss Johnson being an entertainer and the other people that came up and they talked today, the lady with domestic violence, Mr. Kervin that came on earlier with this film production, there was something common with everything that was there. And that common thing was they had somebody encouraging them in their life and all the things they were going through. And so the theme of my thing in the corner today is encouragement. I got people like DJ Paz that encourage me, Pastor Rock, Mrs. C. What's up, Mrs. C? Mwah, love you, tartar, and all that stuff. I got people in California that encourage me. But like Miss Johnson, one of her biggest pieces of encouragement comes from her family, like her mom. And one of my biggest pieces of encouragement comes from my big sister. What's up, Brittany? How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Cool. You having fun today?
I'm having fun, are you?
Yes.
Awesome.
Total fun. I know it's hard to come after that testimony of that lady that just left
I know,
out.
I'm still trying to soak it up a little bit.
That was powerful.
Very.
Yeah. Hey, big ups to her. Stay encouraged. For real, still standing. I like that. But as a big sister,
Yes.
why is it that you feel like you should encourage me like you do?
Cause like you woke up one morning and your head blew up and all this talent just came out of nowhere and I was like, whoa,
Gotcha.
I need to rub off on you.
Oh, so
Just a little bit.
That big head blow up thing, that's like one of them little jabs that sisters take at brothers, right?
Yeah, but we still love you.
Okay, cool. I got you.
We
I
still
got
love
you.
you. Don't worry.
Okay, so if I happen to lean over to kiss you real fast and headbutt you and knock you out, look at that as encouraging.
Right. I'll take it as a love tap.
So, what did you recognize in my talent? Was it my drive or was it the ability? I mean, what did you recognize to say, I got to keep encouraging my little brother?
The drive, but not to blow your head up even bigger than what it
Okay,
is.
there goes another one. That's two.
Not to blow it up even bigger, but your drive. You got some spunk there, kid.
Yeah.
I wish I had spunk like you when I was your age.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
I was just so busy, making sure that boys didn't pick on you. I just made that my talent.
Got you.
Yeah.
Well, with the weather being it is, when your hair frizz up and make your head look bigger than what it is, too, I'll keep you encouraged, too.
Right. Thanks for bringing up that.
There's no such thing as a bad hair day.
Yeah, there is.
Unless your name is Brittany. See, that's one. I got one. Now it's 2-1.
Right.
No, but one of the things that keeps my drive going is because I feel like I have something positive to say.
Good.
So, with me doing positive things, does it make it easier for you to encourage me?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because you're not one of those booger picking kids, you're not a bully. You keep kids staying in school, especially because, a lot of kids nowadays, they want to drop out because of the bully situation, and you handle that, and just like with everybody in the domestic violence, you know how to reach out and touch those kids as well. Like, to see you grow up and think, hey, let me touch some kids that I could have helped back then, or somebody else could have helped but never reached out, and to see my little brother, my little big head brother, have all that knowledge and power and use it to his ability.
That's three.
I have to encourage it, though.
I heard 3 of them there. And Miss Johnson better warn her, Miss Johnson. If you get me worked up, she gonna be in trouble. I heard that. So
But you love me.
So my head blew up one day. But anyway. But Brittany, let me tell you something. Like, there was times where I really, didn't, because of the bullying or whatnot, I really didn't want to stay in school. I felt like I knew how to do all the work and stuff, but but I just didn't have somebody on my side.
Right, well, I always got your back.
Yeah.
As long as somebody can see me behind you, I got you.
So if I take this online course, will you do my work for me?
No. I'll help you if you have a question. I'm
Okay.
really good at math and science.
Yeah, I'm pretty decent.
Yeah.
I know that talking about guns and violence and females in the wrong way don't add up.
It doesn't.
Yeah, to me it just takes away from the potential of being a good person.
Yes.
Cool.
When you're so worried about all the negative in people, you take your positive and make your own self look negative.
Got you. As a big sister, what would you tell other big brothers and big sisters when it comes to encouraging their possible talent, brother and sister or sibling or family member?
Don't take away from them. Encourage them. If anything, stop picking on them, because sometimes I know me being a little sister as well. I mean, you're not the only sibling I have. I used to get picked on at school. So when you get picked on at school, you don't need to come home and feel at your safe haven that you're getting picked on. You need your family, especially your siblings, because you're so close in age, to be the ones to say, hey, don't let these kids get to you. They're not a factor to your positivity and your creation.
Can I ask you, Brittany, how did it feel the first time when you seen me on stage and the people were applauding and appreciating? How'd you feel?
I was like, you're a bully. Hey, bring it down. That's my little brother right there. Little big head brother.
So you're not going to feel that bad next time I bring you up on stage with me, are you?
Oh, we might have a problem, especially if I'm having a bad hair day. We're going to have to talk about that before the show. I'll let you know how I'm feeling.
Well, maybe we can make a song for you. Go 1, 2, I'm a frizzy.
Maybe.
Something like that.
Or maybe we'll splash some water. Hopefully it curls in the right direction.
Yeah, we'll take you back to the old days. We'll slick it back.
With some grease.
Some Vaseline. I heard that. So, I know that you encourage me, but is there anything that I do to encourage you think?
Yeah.
What? Name one thing.
You encourage me to wake up and stay positive.
That's good. That's a good one.
Right.
See, I never knew that.
Yeah, well, I mean, some things, even though they say it's better left unsaid, I should tell you that, because that's a very encouraging way to encourage my little brother.
Wow. That's cool. You're pretty smart.
Thanks.
You're cute, too.
Oh, it's genetics. You're all
She
right.
got it from her brother.
Who came first, the chicken or the egg?
I don't know.
Okay.
All I know is why the chicken crossed the road.
Okay. Well, what did the cops roll for?
Hey, but check this out. Our time is brief, but I hope it was strong. And guess what? We'll be back next week. Because just remember this. All you little brothers and sisters and cousins and siblings, please keep them encouraged.
Work together.
Just like the lady said through her domestic violence. She became a survivor once she understood that she was encouraged to get out there and do things. Hey, this talent thing is real hard. It ain't easy getting on stage, singing and dancing and performing for people that look like they want to hit you with tomatoes and lettuce and stuff. So keep your brothers and sisters and people encouraged through school, through life, through church, their faith, or even if they don't function in their faith, you got to keep them encouraged so one day they'll find Jesus Christ and they'll be able to encourage themselves. But anyway, thanks for being in the corner with Little Jimmy. This is my big sister, Brittany.
Peace.
Hey, see you guys next week.
Hey. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Lovely, incredible. Like a dove flying in the sky, and the moon shining in the night. I can see all that we could be. Take my hand and follow me. Oh, I love how you hold me tight. Gotta say that you are right. All I know is I'm with you. Lovely is the word that's true. Lovely when I think of you. Incredible. All I know is you're a dream come true. Incredible. Every day, every night, wanna be with you. Incredible. In my heart, love is so brand new. God sent you from above.
Yes. Hey, That song was incredible. Like this dude right here that's with me off of the Woman CD. Incredible. Lovely. Wow. Stepp, Stewart.
Hey, Mimi. It's so good. I'm gushing because you know what? We've only known each other a brief time, but this energy that I felt watching the other performers and the other speakers talk tonight has been so inspiring, and it's just a blessing to be here. And sometimes you don't know why God sends you in certain places.
Yes.
And I know now. I know, and it wasn't just you; it was everybody in the room.
Yes.
So I'm blessed to be here.
Yes.
Hello, America.
I'm gonna have him as my co-host sometime.
Yes.
So look, we're gonna have to make some extra money so we can go ahead and pay.
Would you please? Would you please? I got shows to put on.
Wow. Let's just go from the beginning.
Okay.
Let's just go from the beginning. Let's say 4 years old, 5 years old, 6 years old, because clearly you were an entertainer like myself from a child.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
4 or 5 years old. I barely remember that age, but I did sing and dance, and everyone called me a sissy, and I remember those days, but it didn't bother me. It didn't make me stop. It did not stop me because I knew that my talent was stronger than words.
Yes.
And so I like that T-shirt. I've thought of it personally.
Yeah.
But people would say, did you know that you were going to be in show business? And absolutely, I knew.
Yes.
I absolutely knew. Walking down the hall, and people, they said, did people tease you? Not really. I mean, they may have called me names, but it wasn't just because I sang and danced. But there was like these lights are hitting me in the studio.
Yes.
I felt that light walking down the hall in elementary school.
Yes.
You just have to find your light.
Ah.
You just have to find your light and relish in it.
Yes. Where you from?
Orville, Ohio, home of Smucker's Jelly.
Oh.
Yes.
He got on purple too.
Yes.
Great.
I went to school with the Smucker's kid. Great, I love it. I said, this is great. Yes, I went to school with the Smucker's kid. I sat beside Aaron Smucker, and they always had the best lawn at Christmas.
Yep.
And they had this season's greeting in their lawn, but it was great. It was Orville, and we had a jelly jamboree every 4th of July.
Okay.
You got to taste all the jellies. It was free.
Okay. Now, in school, because I know I did a lot of plays in school.
Yes.
And choir, music classes.
I did.
Let's talk about that.
When I was after my father died and I was 10, we moved to Kansas. My mother moved us to Kansas, and I got involved in choir there, basically, and swing choir and that whole sort of thing. And I always knew I could sing.
Okay.
And then I started choreographing, but for some reason they never put me in the swing choir. And I remember, things that tarnish you. You remember those things.
Yes.
How am I choreographing for you? But I'm not allowed to be in it.
Right.
Okay, so I don't know what that was about, but we can almost guess in Kansas what that was about.
Okay.
However, I moved on. My brother came from Ohio to visit us in Kansas because my oldest brother Gerard, and my mother said, I think you need to hear him sing. So I took him down into the basement and I sang for him. And he came upstairs and he asked my mother if he could move me with him and his wife to Ohio my last 2 years of high school so that I can go to better schools and be a part of the All Ohio State Fair Youth Choir. And she said yeah. And she let me go, and I was able to go and learn quickly, and the people who appreciated my talent and saw me for my talent, that was really, really awesome. And my first dance teacher was Soul Train. I mean, I watched TV, and that's how I learned how to dance, because we didn't have those things where dance schools.
Yes.
And then one day my brother signed me up for ballet class, and I was like, I'm going to take ballet, and he said, yep, you're going to take. We always talking about you want to sing and dance, and you have to do that if you want to be on Broadway. That's what you got to do. So he signed me up, and I loved it. Continuing education class at Kent State University.
Okay.
I was 16 years old.
All right.
And I loved it, and it just stuck from there on out. And then I went to Ohio State University.
Yes.
And I majored in vocal music. And then I met some dancers, and they said, you should come on. And I changed my major to dance theater.
Okay.
And because the vocal music program really wasn't really what I wanted. And I was even in ballet, and even in dance class, I sat there, I was like, oh, where are the showgirls and the feathers?
Yeah.
And that's what I was thinking. But then I had this incredible teacher. Her name was China White. She was Arthur Mitchell's first ballerina for the Dance Theater of Harlem. And she was teaching at the Ohio State University, and I took her class, and she was the person who told me that I could do it. And everybody needs someone to tell them that they can do it.
Yes.
She was it. China White. And she taught me, she showed us books of other African American performers and what they could do. And I was like, okay, I don't need to hear anymore. I got you. And so I knew I had talent. I just knew where to direct it.
Yes. Let's talk about you working with Dr. Oz.
That was that is and was a true blessing because it's just been great. You know, when they met me and they hired me for the Dr. Oz show, they didn't know that I was already a weight loss survivor, as you call it.
Really?
I used to be 230 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, yes. I'm cute now.
Yeah.
But I was cute in the face
Wow,
anyway. But at the same time, but I was a little thickish. But even being a dancer,
Go.
tell the truth. That even being a dancer, when you're out of work, or if you have an abundance of work, like I own a dance competition, Dynamite National Talent Competition,
Okay.
and it was very successful. So people bring me pies and cakes. I'm like, oh yes, bring that right over here, and I sit and watch Andy Griffith and eat it, fall asleep, wake up, eat some more. And I was like, well, I'm not dancing on Broadway and stuff anymore, so I'll just run this dance competition and I'll just eat. Well. 230 pounds later, it was not that cute. Just getting upstairs was a challenge. And I'm only 5'8".
Yes.
But I didn't. Being a shorter dancer was never a problem because that always means you're going to be in the front. Hello.
Yes. That's so true.
Yeah, you can't dance you in the back. There's nobody. Don't have you.
They put you right in the front.
Right, and so that's where I lived, in the front. So, but I lost the weight by cardio dance.
Okay.
Dancing, and eating right, eating better.
Yes.
And so when the Dr. Oz show hired me for my talent, my energy, and my personality, they didn't know that I had this weight loss story. So it just really
well.
Yeah, so that came together. And I'm the dance fitness guy on the Dr. Oz show. That's what most people know me from.
Wow.
And so I did the pilot with Dr. Oz. It was just he and I on the pilot for the show. And the show got picked up, obviously, as you know. And then it became this great entity. Thank you, Oprah. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, this whole Harpo experience. And, when you hear, you pick up the phone, see, I did the before Dr. Oz got the show, I was his choreographer for all of his galas, all of his celebrity events. So Donna Karen's there and LL Cool J, all these people are there. And I produced the opening number and I write the theme song.
Okay.
So one particular year I did this, and the producers of the new Dr. Oz show that was coming came up, and they were at the event. So Dr. Oz's wife Lisa came up and she tapped me on my shoulder from my table. She said, "Come on, Stepp. We're gonna go meet the producers of the Dr. Oz show."
Okay.
And these two women, they greeted me and they said, "We love you. Oh my God, we love your opening number. You were great." And we said we gotta have a show for you. And then they said, "We've got one. We're gonna make you a regular on the Dr. Oz show."
Okay.
And people tell you that stuff all the time. You're like, "Child, okay, for real." So. And I said it with a smile.
I don't know. When people tell me that they gonna book me or they cast me, they do.
Well, I've been looking for paper, for contract.
Well, yeah, well, of course.
But see, they said, well, don't expect to hear anything. It was April.
Did they give you the contract?
No, well, see, they said don't expect to hear anything until May.
Okay.
And it was till June, something like that.
This year or next year?
Yeah, the next couple of months.
Okay.
Child, they called me next week. They called me next week and said, this is Amy from Harpo.
Yeah.
And my ear, stuck up like ear. And they said, we'd like you to come and do the pilot for the Dr. Oz show, because we had to go to Oprah's stage because his set wasn't built yet. And the rest is history. I've been a regular on the show since the day we premiered back in 09 maybe.
That's awesome. Right. You are fabulous. And now let's talk about A Soulful Christmas, a holiday musical stage production.
It is, as most people know me, they know that I produce many shows, live theater, and that's where I live and love it. I've been blessed to I've done Dreamgirls, I've done Sophisticated Ladies, Jelly Slice Jam, and worked with tons of incredible artists.
Yes.
This is mine. I created the Chocolates, first of all, the soul version of the Rockettes, and a lot of people know them from around town. And they are a dancing troupe like the Rockettes. Well, only reason I created them is because after working with the Rockettes for so many years and working with other Rockettes, and not only seeing one or two African American people who look like me, and us there, so I said, why not have the Chocolates? So I created them, and actually it was very grassroots, because when I was living in Philadelphia, when I created these troupe of girls, I didn't have a place for them to perform.
Okay.
So I did a show in my front yard for the neighborhood.
Did you charge?
I didn't charge.
You just did a show.
I just did a show. I charge now.
You did
it? But I did. Just so you know, this ain't a free show.
I love it.
But it was in my front yard. It was really fantastic. And the neighbors came. Because I did it at Halloween too. I would always do a Halloween show. I did Thriller in my front yard. And we ended up on what was it? Good Morning America.
Wow.
Crazy. Anyway, A Soul for Christmas, we did a version of that in my yard back in 2007. So all these years I had been thinking of this musical. So this is an African American tale of two children who go to their great grandparents' house on Christmas Eve, and they're being told a bedtime story, and through a magic watch they go back in time. And it's Christmas Eve each decade as they go back in time. And they meet, of course, when you go back in time, they land at the Cotton Club in 1942. And on Christmas Eve, where Nat King Cole is singing the Christmas story, and Ella is singing Don't Mean a Thing, and then the Cotton Club cuties are there. In this Christmas celebration, you got Jim Jam Jumpin' Job at Cab Calloway. As we move forward in time, they get to watch to go forward, and they land in the 1950s, where they meet basically Eartha Kitt doing Santa Baby with her boys.
Okay.
Who's played by Lorraine Smith, Neo's mother.
Okay.
So come on out, all you Neo fans. His mother is on stage with us, and she is fantastic.
Awesome.
And a great person as well. The wigs are being done by Kiki King, who is T-Pain's sister.
Okay.
And doing all the wigs for the show. We have over 50 people in the cast at the Porter Sanford Performing Arts Center.
Yes.
And that is in Decatur. And the show runs November 27th through December 2nd. And the November 27th is our opening night red carpet. It's a Tuesday evening, and it starts at 7 o'clock. The show normally starts at 8 o'clock, but that special night is opening night, which you'll be there.
Yes, I will.
We're really, really excited about the show because it's the first time Porter Sanford has ever partnered with any other. They've been there for 4 years. They've never partnered with another entity. It's been a rental house. So this is a blessing that they saw that this show was something that they wanted to make their own. So, and I didn't get into the Porter Sanford for 2 years. I went and sat in that office and they said, sorry, we're full. And through the blessing of God, this year must have been the year because it's fantastic. If you drive by the Porter Sanford, you'll see the doors are completely covered with images from the show. It is beautiful. If you ride on Candler Road, you will see the billboard. We've never had a billboard at Porter Sanford, and so now we have a billboard for A Soul for Christmas. It's just been a huge blessing. The show goes forward in time, and there's a little kid I have to tell you about.
Yes.
He came to the audition at Greenbrier Mall. Thank you, Greenbrier Mall, for hosting our auditions. And his name is Howard Rodman. He sang Give Love on Christmas Day, and I promise you, people had to look and see if it was a recording.
Right.
He's brilliant. He played, because when we get to the 1970s, the kids land on the set of Soul Train. It's a hoot. And then
I love
we
it.
got Devin Farrell.
I can't wait.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'm giving it away, but it's so good. It is so good. It's an hour and a half musical with a 15-minute intermission. This is the show. You know, we have the Black Nativity, beautiful. We've got, the Nutcracker, Chocolate Nutcracker, all this stuff. But this is something very commercial.
Okay.
And very all-American apple pie. We just happen to be black.
And apple pie, black apple pie. We Americans.
Yes, and it's our history. It's our history on stage. It's a history lesson. At the same time, it's all that music that you've heard as you've grown up in the African American family.
Now I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Yes.
Next year, since they're going back.
Would you please play?
Go ahead, say it.
Would you please play Billie Holiday in our show? She gonna be fabulous, y'all. Mimi Johnson in A Soul for Christmas. Yeah,
I will be there. Do you hear me?
I'm telling you, this show is so hot. It is so hot. I'm scared of myself. It is so good. We've got the guys who play the Temptations. You got to have Silent Night, the Temptations in the show. We're doing Silent Night.
Oh
we have Richard Dean Holmes singing Go Tell It on the Mountain, like Mahalia. I'm telling you, we've got Rhonda Higgins who sings for the Blood of Jesus. I mean, this child, it's amazing. And the kids, Broderick Simpson, he's 15 years old.
Yes.
He sings Frankie Lyman, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree with the It goes on and on and on. And these are all Atlantans.
Yes.
I usually cast my shows out of New York.
Okay.
And I usually bring my cast here. I said, why not, if this is going to be an Atlanta-based show, why not have everyone here from Atlanta? The auditions were great. There's a lot of talent right here.
There is
like you.
So much talent. Yes, and my castmates as well in the three musicals that I'm casting. Amazing talent
right here in the city.
And I'm glad that there are people like you that understand that we are here.
We're right here.
We're here in Atlanta.
And producers like myself are looking for great talent. Tyler Perry is not the only producer in town. And it's,
check yourself.
And it's, even though we love you, Tyler, but so we're here to bring it up as well and let you know that we can do the same, if not different, then what else is out there?
Yes.
I have a huge Broadway background. I'm trying to bring to this city something that's got a little bit sauce on top, a little bit polish on it. When I tell you that you're going to be blown away by this show and the talent in your own city and the spirit of Christmas. And this is an incredible church event. If you want your churches, we're going to have guest pastors. And they get 3 minutes. I'm cutting that mic at 3 minutes.
Right.
It's off. Because you know how they get the Holy Ghost sometimes, and that's okay. But not in my show. But 3 minutes, they're going to tell the story of Christmas in their own words.
Okay.
And it's different evenings. We have different pastors, male and female.
Okay.
And they're going to tell the Christmas story in the church scene. So we're excited. And the choreography.
Oh my God! And let me tell you something, Stepp Stewart. First of all, let me blast this out because we're almost at the end of our show. ASoulfulChristmas.com
and on
www.asoulfulchristmas.com. Stepp Stewart. Okay.
Yes, and we're on Facebook.
And you're on Facebook.
And you can watch the commercial on YouTube. And soon you're going to start running the commercial.
I am.
Please? That would be great.
Oh, no problem.
About Soulful Christmas. Come out and see Mimi live at the red carpet.
Yes, and the arts reporter will be there.
The arts reporter will be there. And I will be in front posing. I got something for you.
I already know you do. I'm going to have to really go shop.
Yes.
Because me and Stepp, we're going to be stepping out.
Hey. And because Christmas is around the corner, this is something you can give your family that they'll remember year after year after year. And please don't sit at home and say, there's nothing for us, because I'm out here making stuff for us.
Yes.
I'm out here. You can't say it. If you don't support it, then it's not for you. It's not out there. We all got out there and we voted, and look what happened.
Yes.
Look what happened.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord. So let's come out and support everything that Mimi does in the Arts Reporter, everything that I do.
Yes.
Because all we're trying to do is give back so that we can all have something year after year.
Yes. Now, my one of my main goals in life is to be on Broadway.
It's a fabulous dream to have done. I'm going. But I want like a Liza Minnelli, a Bette Midler type situation for me. No, when you say that, you're talking about you want a big song and dance number.
Yes.
Great lights, great costume, waist this big.
Well,
the rest of you get curves. I want curves.
I got the curves.
Yes, we need that. We need that because we need some
grown
some
woman.
Yes,
I got it all.
A big belting number.
Yes, a few of them. Okay. A few of them.
Dancing boys running around.
Dancing boys, girls, dogs, cats.
Yes.
Elephants.
Yes. Yes.
However we can get it.
Yes. And it's true because I was at Bette Midler's opening night for her Vegas show, and that was something to see because it's just you see all that history in a particular performer.
Yes.
And you see them; they give it all to you. They give it all to you. Now, why doesn't Diana have her own Vegas show?
Diana is chilling, honey. Diana done worked for 120 years.
I guess she don't need no coin.
Diana don't need no money.
Right.
No, she moved. She moved out the way so we could come on through.
Right. Amen.
I need to get my time.
Right. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Diana know it.
I'll write it for you. I see you coming up out of the floor.
Are you serious?
With a headpiece
on.
My
God. Y'all heard it here.
Mm-hmm.
My next producer, Stepp Stewart. We got to get on up out of here. ASoulfulChristmas.com. You're logged on to MimiJohnson.net. I want Steve Moore real quick, Steve. Come on and I think he said he has something for me because we got to get on up out of here. We got 1 minute. And he said that he has something for me.
Do.
Go ahead. This is my photographer. Well, you got to go into the camera. Look. Now, y'all know Steve Moore is my photographer. He travels all around the world with me, video and photography, right? Okay, go.
Not too long ago, you said, if you bring me this certain item, I'll be your friend to the end.
Okay.
Well, I just happened to go in the store today, and I was just walking by, and I looked, I said, well, I got you that item, so now you have to hold true to your promise.
I know it's food. It's round.
You have to bring food when you come.
You got to bring food for me.
Chicken.
Avocado. Oh, you're my friend for life. Come here, Steve.
Some guacamole.
Yes. Look. You are logged on to MimiJohnson.net. I am here with just all the time fabulous. We love you so much. You are logged on to the Arts Reporter, your Arts Reporter, where we focus on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurs, and inspirational life stories. Thank you so much. We're going to go out and say tartar.
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 Stepping up on
Feeling
it.
good. Feeling good. Feeling good. Like a soul that's lost the blues. And I'm feeling very, very good. Oh, at last, my blues past. And I'm free from the blues that have tortured me. And I'm feeling mighty, mighty good. I'm feeling